So, I'm doing another Q&A since you guys sent in all the questions. And a couple of them will include Mike when we need him. But, okay, WTF Jackie. If you weren't 4'10", what height would you be? Or what height would you like to be? I never really thought about it, but I really wouldn't want to be much taller. I guess like up to 5'2" or something. I don't hate being short. Vampire Princess Brie. Have you ever eaten a bug? As a kid, I kinda have a recollection of doing so. I don't remember why. 'Cause now I probably run away from it. Lilac Lotus. What are some baby names you have been thinking about? I haven't really thought of much. I've thrown a few out there. Lance, Luke. We kinda like Rilo, but I don't know. Well, keep thinking about some. Kids dubstep to blank step. If you could have one superpower, what would it be? To make people shut up? No. Yeah, that would work. Silpho? I can't pronounce it, but you'll see it. What's the worst symptom you've experienced in your pregnancy so far? Just morning sickness, I suppose. It's really the worst. That and back pain. Back pain gets pretty bad. Azure Briggs. Have you ever played any sports? Not really. I used to swim a lot. When I was a kid, I liked hockey, but those are all things that I did as a kid. Now I don't like any of that kind of stuff. So, what WTF are you? What's your opinion on cacti? They're pokey and full of water. I remember this one time as a kid, I broke open my mom's cacti and realized it was full of water, so I kind of drank the water. I'm a strange child, or was a strange child. Dahorio. Are you and Mike happy to be having this baby? Are you guys scared? Or what are your feelings on this? We're happy. I mean, there's no reason not to be happy. We're set and we know gender. We just not expected, but happy. Dreams catch me. Never mind. Azure Briggs. What are your guys' spirit animals?
Mine would be a poisonous neon tree frog.
I guess mine would be a cat. But probably more of a vicious cat than a house cat. It's not very fun. Gwen O'Meara. If your kid wanted to get piercings or their hair dyed like you and Mike, would you let them? I don't see why not. I mean, at the proper age for some piercings, of course. I'm not gonna let my 7 or 8-year-old walk around with like piercings. I don't see why dyeing your hair is bad when you're a kid. That's probably the funnest thing to do. Azure Briggs, where do you hope to visit someday? I don't know. I'd say New York, but apparently it's just like my city, so what's the point? Vampire Jordison. Chocolate or candy? I don't know. Chocolate. Summer or winter? Summer? Aliens or cowboys? Aliens? Patriots or Seahawks? Neither, because I don't follow that stuff. My Chemical Becca, do you want more tattoos? If so, what and where? I don't know. Eventually I'd like to have a pretty good percentage of my body filled with tattoos, so I still have to think a lot of stuff out. At this point, I just want the one that I have fixed and finished. A hopeless romantic. Where do you get your clothes? A lot of places. eBay, Ardene's, anywhere where I can see the model is tiny and would fit me. Other than that, I would just wear baggy shirts and sweaters, so. Hit and run. Where or when you were little, what did you say you wanted to be when you grew up? I don't know. I guess a veterinarian. But then I realized that was way too difficult. I was one of those kids who wanted to be everything. One week it was a firefighter, next week it was a police officer. We had too many people come to our school.
Fawn Fetus asks, would you ever have another kid? Why or why not?
I suppose yes, but I mean, we haven't even had this one yet.
Yeah. Not anytime soon, no.
Yeah. Let us have this one first.
Yeah.
Evan MC, if your hair had to be any other color besides pink, black, or blonde, what would it be? Well, it's been a few other colors, but I'm going blue soon, if that counts. Other than that, it's been brown. It's been purple. There's been a few other colors. And then normal colors, of course. God damn it, Raven. How do you like living together?
It's cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's no different than before.
Yeah.
When we were living together.
We've been living together for quite a while. We just didn't have our own place, so yeah.
Clever tricks. What's 9 plus 10? Cats. Cats. Kayla feeling legit? Does Mike like pizza?
Yes, I very much like pizza.
Well, if you've seen his page, he's posted pizza.
Maybe. I don't know. I will.
Philocalist? I can't speak right now. Don't know what's wrong with me. When is your baby due? Well, June 6th is when they said it's due. He's due. But I'm probably having him a week or two earlier. I'm not sure the exact date because I'm having cesarean. Taylor Skitty, what got you into piercings and dyeing your hair? Basically, what made you your style today? I don't know. I guess kind of my dad influenced me a little bit with tattoos and stuff, and coloring his hair. But I got into it just from being on the internet too much, I guess. I don't know. It piqued my interest more than other things than the other kids were into at my school. Storm is suicide. Sarah, what makeup brands do you use? What is your favorite? I noticed that question, sir. Yeah, most of this stuff is a dollar store crap. It literally, this was $1, this was $1. I got this for $3. I don't like to spend a lot on my makeup. Most I spend on is like my foundation, and even then it's pretty cheap. This was like, I think $8. It's the most I've really spent in a while. It's like, ooh, you can't see it. Maybe you can focus it. There you go. Yeah. And then I always use a neutral set powder, because that is what makes my makeup not look so as fake. Well, I can't say as fake, but it sets it. Batman's freak. What are you most excited to happen when the baby is born? That I won't be feeling like crap? No. Well, that's one of the pluses, but that I get to see the baby instead of just feeling him kick my stomach.
Abby X BVB, would you and Mike ever get matching tattoos or your baby's name or birthday tattooed on you?
Maybe. But it hasn't really been a thought.
Well, we don't really have enough money for tattoos right now anyways, but yeah, one day probably.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
It's an expense. Sophie Poiletvale. What's the most random thing you did as a kid? I remember one time at my dad's house, nobody would tie my hair in a ponytail, so I just grabbed it, put it in a ponytail with my hand, and chopped all the hair off. That's kind of random. Nobody woke up mad at me, but yeah.